da, da, da.
Such a nice little tune.
It really is.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. This morning we want to know what's in your wallet. We actually,
what you think?
What we are actually asking is, do you carry cash? A lot of people evidently don't. You just don't carry anything.
Well, according to the responses, people this morning said they do carry cash.
Yes, actually most, which I thought was like super surprising. I do think there's a generational thing going on too. Like
for sure.
Definitely like certain generations are going to use Apple Pay more often and
I never use Apple
I knew
Pay.
it was coming.
Some of us carry cash.
Larry's
throwing it
endless
around.
props.
I know, right? Wow.
I knew it.
There you go.
Well, you've been talking about this morning, right?
Yes. So we're getting information from the Pew Research Center, and that's when they were saying that more Americans are joining what they're calling the cashless economy. So 40% of people not using cash for purchases in a typical week. So that's why we're asking what you carry in your wallet, or at least what you should. So here's the big three. According to analysts, they said that you should keep no more than 3 cards on you at a time, and one of those cards should be a debit card. A clarification here, though, less cards means that there's less chances for identity theft. And then that second one, bring no more than $30 on you. So that would be for purchases like if you see a street vendor or you're tipping your waiter or waitress. And even then, that's a guideline. So if you feel like you need more than $30, then just carry only as much as, of course, you can afford to lose. And then the one a lot of people aren't thinking about, maybe you keep a small piece of paper with your phone number or some kind of contact information on it if you're comfortable. This way, if you lose your wallet and a good Samaritan picks it up, maybe you can get it back. They'll have a way to contact you. So a lot of people were already texting in when we asked how often do you use cash, and most of them said most of the time. And these are responsible folks because they're saying that it keeps them on budget, and if you don't have the money in your pocket, then you need to wait.
Wow.
Well, we're getting a lot of comments already from people. Crystal's saying, I generally carry cash with me, so I know how much I'm spending. It hurts more to let go of cash than to swipe.
It does.
Melissa saying, yes, I always have some for emergencies. John, hardly ever, which makes it hard to tip in certain situations such as hotel maids. Crystal, it really depends on where I'm going, I suppose. And Melissa, I have a Louis Vuitton and Gucci wallet. Ain't nobody returning that. If your phone number's in there. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny. My parents, I do agree with you, Kia, that it's kind of a generational thing with, like, I hardly ever carry cash, but at the same time, my mom has pretty much stopped carrying cash, and my dad was just joking with her the other day, like, that card, you just use it, $2 here at the gas station, do this. He goes, why do you use that card for everything? And my mom was like, I just don't have cash on me, hardly ever.
Okay,
It's
but
easier.
I like the rewards. All the rewards and like the cash back that you get from using your credit card, especially if you use, so I love to travel, and I have a little travel card, and I get like little points back that can help me like pay for other stuff. When I use, even if I'm using it for a $2, purchase at the gas station or convenience store. So I feel like that's another thing to think about as well.
Okay, so what do you obviously have cash?
You can see
Mr. Moneybags over here.
Of it over here.
and a plethora of change.
Daddy Warbucks with the big dollars.
I got some big bucks right here. In reality, I have a little bit of cash with me all the time. But I use
the card.
If it's a small purchase, I don't. Like if you go somewhere and it's like $2.88, I'm not going to use the card. That's why I have cash.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't have cash, so I still got to use my card for $2. Thank you, Larry.
Go try it at the local grocery store. See how far that gets you.
Who is this? Hello, Helen.
So I actually went and got my wallet because I couldn't remember. So when I went off to college, my mom gave me a 20 to put in my wallet.
Stop,
and said,
that is not the same 20 you have there.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But she said, hey, you need to always have an emergency 20. Don't use it for anything except if you're an emergency. Of course, this was 20 years ago, so $20 would go a little bit further. But I did notice, and I don't think I did this. I think my husband did this. But I do now have emergency 100.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
And honestly, I couldn't tell you how long that's been in there.
You forgot until just now.
Yeah, I know. That's the deal. But it's good to know it's still in there because I wasn't sure I still had anything. But yeah.
See, and I decided to bust mine out. By the way, this wallet gives me back problems, so maybe I need to get a thinner one. This is also
that's why I have this.
Ben is
if you watch,
so Yeah.
Seinfeld, this is the George Costanza wallet. There's a big stipulation right there.
Chris doesn't leave it at the station. He's got it with him.
Yeah, I've also the place I said,
leave it
take
here
it
a
out
lot?
because I was
That's
like,
so funny.
crikey. Yeah, but no, I got the emergency 20.
Oh, the emergency 20.
Yeah, emergency 20.
So maybe there's like a happy medium because I mean, I have my wallet. Kind of. I keep like one credit card, my ID, and a debit card, and they're all
on your phone.
Exactly.
So don't lose your phone.
Right. But then at least I can locate the phone. You know, like if I lose my wallet,
you can ping it.
You gotta look.
Yeah, I know.
With the Find My iPhone, we gonna find it. So.
That's true.
Chris, you need a front pocket wallet so it doesn't hurt your back.
No, that's a good idea. No, seriously,
Chris-
when I'm
Chris needs
driving,
just,
I'm like leaned
pocket
over.
wallet. Yeah.
Chris just needs to slim down his wallet.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you have in there?
That's what the research says.
Yeah, like, I don't know, this random gift card, I don't even know what that one's for. Yeah. This one says free hug. That's pretty fun.
I love that.
Free ice cream. See, like, I feel like I need these.
You're like hoarding things in there.
Yes. $5 Targets. So, an expired credit card.
Now I know what your Christmas gift needs to be. A
know.
new wallet.
No, this thing's falling apart. Like, I've had this thing for ages. Oh, it's coming out.
Look at Chris.
Do you know, I need to make some adjustments. Clearly.
Right.
I need to be more like
The
Ben.
front pocket, according to
Thanks,
Melissa.
Melissa. I appreciate it.
What is that commercial? What's in your wallet?
Capital One?
Oh
Yeah,
my
there you
goodness,
go.
Very
the
nice.
first
What's
thing I
in your
thought of
wallet?
doing this.
Sticks with you, doesn't it?
All right, folks, weigh in. Do you carry cash or not? Let us know. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning for another edition of Wake Up Charlotte to Go.
Bye-bye.